Hello, this is MrChabry. Guess what we have? Ubers. My only option for those Ubers would be Zapdos, so we gotta keep that thing alive. Yeah, that's the main thing. Rillaboom's good against Kyogre. I need to immediately get rocks up. I think that's my number one job in the beginning is to get rocks up, so we'll do that. If my opponent does lead Celebi, I have to hard switch into Charizard. I think that's the only way I can do this. I've got to basically get on top, stay on top early on, because we're facing Ubers. Yeah, Uber. Lugia. Okay, Lugia. Not too worried about Lugia. Lugia doesn't really do much offensively. The most it could probably do is Toxicus, which would be terrible. Yeah, I think getting rocks up is more important than making sure we're completely healthy on Swampert. Yeah, okay. Get those rocks going. I'm going to see Aeroblast, which, why? Because it's signature move? It does do quite a bit of damage. I'm going to Protect to get a little bit of health back. And we do see that I am slower, so I can use that to my advantage. See a Psychic this time, okay. I want to break its multi-scale. Thing about this thing is it's so bulky, even breaking its multi-scale doesn't really help us out in the long run. Psychic actually does less than Aeroblast, so I'm okay with that. I need to just break that. There we go, we've broken the multi-scale. I think Zapdos probably is my best switch in here. I was thinking Gengar, but no, thinking about it, Gengar doesn't really want to take a Psychic. And a Shadow Ball will not one-shot this thing. Oh, it's got leftovers. We gotta keep that health from maxing back out. Luckily, it doesn't quite max out, so we're going to Thunderbolt this thing. Get that health down to where it's not going to reactivate its multi-scale. Keep that multi-scale away. Alright, we take that. See, Lugia is not a very good offensive Pokemon. It's mostly used for its defense value. We'll go for another Thunderbolt. If we can get rid of Lugia, that is a pretty big help. Oh, you're going to withdraw Lugia and go into what? Well, thank you. Thank you, dude. Thank you. I don't know what the point of going into Kyogre on an obvious Thunderbolt is. I will take it. I will take that chip damage right there. Do we live anything from this before I... Not really. What do I go into? Can Swampert come in and take a hit? I like... Yeah, I'm going to go into Swampert. I think Swampert's basically done most of its job, which was set up rocks. So we'll bring it in. I want to see Ancient Power, which is actually a pretty terrifying thing to see off of a Kyogre. I do not want that thing to set up on me. We'll go ahead and EQ here. We'll EQ, finish off this Kyogre. That actually probably does. That will take us out. What can you do? We can get Rillaboom in and Grassy Glide. That will finish this thing off. I didn't want to stay in on Zap because this thing could have been Scarfed. I'm not sure if it is Scarfed. I just didn't want to make the risk, and honestly a knockoff will take this thing out too. I'll do the knockoff. That will take care of a possible switch too. I don't know if my opponent tried. Yeah, my opponent's trying to keep Kyogre alive. I don't think it's going to help out because of the fact that the rocks are up. And go into Celebi, please. Thank you. Oh! Played. Oh, Celebi is so bulky. Celebi is like so bulky. Wow. Even with that knockoff. I mean, of course it's... Let's see. What if I get +2 attack? Yeah, we're gonna go for it. +2 attack. Knockoff did nothing. It didn't even have an item, which is interesting. Knockoff still should have taken it out, I feel like. It did way less than what it's... So, yeah, it did way less than what it was supposed to. So this is a bulky Celebi here. Even with no item, it should have done like 60%. And that was way less than 60. I don't know what set this is. It's a pretty bulky set. We're going to get hit with a Future Sight. I think that's okay. If I need to, I can bring something in to sack it off. Oh, no, it's okay. 75. Victini. Recreate will knock us out. Do I have something I want to sack off? Not necessarily. Gengar with the Scarf is going to be pretty good against this thing. And I think those Ubers are in a range where we are fine. This thing is more likely faster than me, so I'm going to go Grassy Glide to make sure I hit this thing. I do have a Swords Dance boosted. I'm going to get some nice boost there. V-Create. Okay. There's not much I can do about that. I might... Okay, I'm going to plow right through my poor Rillaboom. But I think Gengar is at a position where it can come in and do some work. And where's that Future Sight attack? I don't know if the Future Sight activated yet. It should have, right? Let's go into Charizard so I can make sure that Future Sight is gone. So I do not want Gengar to get hit. Do not want Gengar to get hit at all. Go ahead and go for a Scorching Sand. There might be a chance we're faster. We should have like a speed tie. All things like equal. But depending on the set, you know. Alright, we're going to be faster. Nice. Or it could still be a speed tie. Get rid of this Victini. And I've got Charizard in here, so just in case I miscalculated the Future Sight, we're safe. We don't lose Gengar. Oh, and a DC. Charizard caused my opponent to go for the DC. I was excited for that play. That was actually a pretty good battle. We were making inroads. with our opponent, you know, bringing 2 Ubers. Not just 1 Uber, 2 Ubers. And we were still able to, you know, put a lot of work in. So if you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.